Hi, my name's Gurrai Birdi. I'm a chartered professional accountant serving clients located throughout the GTA in Ontario, Canada. In today's short video, I'm going to talk about registering for HST and the two different methods known as the simple method and the quick method you can use. Let's get started. What is HST? HST stands for Harmonized Sales Tax. A few years ago, GST, which stands for Goods and Services Tax, and PST, which stands for Provincial Sales Tax, were two separate numbers and returns that needed to be remitted. There are still a couple of provinces that have not harmonized this sales tax. For your sales of taxable goods and services, you are required to collect HST on top of your billable amount. For purchases of taxable goods and services, you're required to pay HST. However, it can be claimed as an input tax credit when filing your HST return. It's important to remember that some types of services and goods are exempt from HST or even zero rated. Speak with a tax accountant for more details. Every province has a different HST rate, so it's important you collect and claim the correct amount accordingly. Quebec has a separate tax that requires registration and administration called the Quebec Sales Tax, or QST. Sales to non-residents are generally exempt from GST and HST. The process of registering for HST. If your sales are expected to be less than $30,000 annually, it is optional if you wish to register for HST. Keep in mind, if you purchase a lot of goods, it can still be advantageous to register for HST even though it's not mandatory. Your HST filing frequency may be from monthly, quarterly, or annually. The annual frequency has the least amount of administration work since it's only filed once per year. One tip is to ensure that you match your HST reporting period with your corporate or business year-end. This makes reconciliation a lot easier. When you first register for HST, the default method assigned is the simple method. It's also referred to as the traditional method. To use the quick method, a special election must be filed on a timely basis. Speak with a tax accountant to assist you with this election. You can register for HST by telephone or by paper. Over the telephone is the fastest approach. How does the simple method work? Suppose you're a consultant in Ontario where the HST rate is 13%. Your sale for the year was $100,000. The HST you would have collected on top of your sales would have been $13,000. $100,000 times 13% gives me the $13,000. Suppose you incurred $50,000 of subcontractor expenses, on which you paid $6,500 of HST. $50,000 times 13% gives me the $6,500. When I file the HST return, I would report these figures on the return. The HST I paid would be subtracted from what I collected, giving me $6,500 that I owe back to the CRA. $13,000 of the HST collected minus $6,500 of the HST paid gives me the $6,500 balance owing. This method is very simple. The HST you collected minus what you paid. This is generally good for individuals who incur a lot of expenses. How does the quick method of HST work? Certain conditions must be met to be eligible. Your sales must not exceed $400,000. Certain industries are not allowed to use this method, such as lawyers and accountants. Continuing the previous example, where the sales are $100,000 and the HST collected is $13,000, the quick method calculation requires you to add the sales and HST collected together, giving us $113,000. Multiply it by a remittance rate. For consultants, it's 8.8%. You receive a credit of 1% on the first $30,000 of sales, giving us a credit to subtract of $300. The amount owed to the CRA using the quick method in this example is $9,644. In this situation, the simple method was a better method to minimize taxes since there were expenses of $50,000 on which HST was paid on. The quick method works best when you have minimal expenses. I hope you found this video helpful. If you're looking to minimize your HST taxes or need help registering, I encourage you to reach out to me. I would also encourage you to visit our website at birdi.ca, where you can schedule a free consultation to review your situation with me, leave a question on our tax forum, read blogs for tax tips. Most importantly, don't forget to subscribe for more great tax tip videos on the way. Thank you for watching.